So the Retro Fighters Brawler 64 now is available with a Bluetooth capable option. This is something that when the original Brawler 64 came out for the Nintendo Switch, a lot of people had a lot of issues with it. A lot of people felt that it was an oversight that they didn't include it. And then you also had to deal with the issues of using this with Nintendo Switch Online with the 64 games. The C buttons didn't map properly. It was an issue that was very present in the original release that utilized a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. This update has not only fixed that issue with the C buttons and everything else, because better, they upgrade the firmware, which you can also upgrade the firmware in the original model too to fix the C buttons. But this right here is utilizing Bluetooth technology, and you can just easily pair it like you could any other controller. Now, one of the reasons I recommend this over buying the 64 controller from Nintendo is the fact that this is more ergonomic overall. This feels better in the hand. It just, I don't want to hold a Trident controller. Like I didn't mind that back in 96 all the way up to 2001. But in this day and age, this is the standard layout that I want for my controllers. The buttons are really good. The C buttons work really well. When you're playing it with the N64 games on Nintendo Switch Online, it absolutely is the most comfortable 64 controller. And I have the one from Nintendo. That thing is overpriced, and honestly, you're kind of limited to really only so many games with that. But what I do like about this is you can also pair this with your Steam Deck. So if you're running a lot of N64 games that you can't get on Nintendo Switch Online, just Bluetooth this to your Steam Deck or to your PC, and then configure the buttons, and there you go. You've got the best controller for your N64 games. Interesting thing about that is it will show up on PC as well as on the Steam Deck as a Nintendo Switch controller. So you'll need to go into the emulator, whatever emulator you're using. If you're using RetroArch or if you're using, any other emulator, then you're gonna need to configure the buttons. And once you do that, you'll be set fine. But using this, for its intended purposes with the 64, this is the way to go. Especially if you're gonna do multiplayer, then yeah, you're gonna want to get this. And honestly, I feel like price to performance in comparison to the one from Nintendo, if you're gonna buy the one from Nintendo, then pretty much pick that up as a, like a collector's item, and just like don't open that, or buy two, leave one unopened, one you can frame, and there you go. But this right here, this is the one you're gonna want to use if you're seriously gonna be playing your 64 games. And it works wired and wirelessly. So all that being said, I absolutely love this controller. If you want to pick it up, I'll leave my affiliate links down in the description below. And again, a massive shout out to Retro Fighters for sending this over to me for review. Send me 2 of them. So I'll be able to play some of the 64 games I grew up with my kids as well as my wife, and that's going to be cool. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, sub to the channel if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. And yes, you hear my cats walking around, my little kittens, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.